Hello, guys. Today, I will be ranking all 47 soundtracks/music tracks/songs, whatever you want to call them, in Blox Fruits. Some criteria for the ranking: I will be classifying music into categories: area, battle, secret, and other. I have also included additional gameplay, created by YouTubers, who will be credited at the end of the video. Also, there will be no promotional soundtracks, which were used for update trailers, in this video. Let's get started. At number 47, we have Lonely Dwarven Miner, which was used for the prison. What were the devs even thinking with this one? Seriously. Especially in a prison where the prisoners are clumped up and clearly not lonely? Number 46 is Pleasant Dreams. This song plays in Floating Turtle, Castle on the Sea, and Haunted Castle. Clearly the developers were lazy with this one. The reason why this is ranked so low is because this music feels mystical. Because of this, it only fits in Floating Turtle, and not the two other areas it is featured in. Number 45 is Childhood Sketches. This does fit the vibe of Sea of Treats, but it just got stuck in my head so much, especially when I was grinding mastery in this area for long sessions. It got so annoying that I turned the music off temporarily. The only time I praise Blox Fruits for adding that mute music button. Next, number 44. This one is Natural Innovation, which was used for Skylands and Upper Sky. In my opinion, this is too calm for a sky area. I would rather hear music from a special sky area in a Mario game, rather than this. Why did you choose this one, Gamer Robot Inc.? Number 43 is The Living Forest. I like this song, however this is ranked pretty low because I think it should be in an actual forest-like area, and not in green zone. I don't think this was a bad choice, this just isn't a forest. Now we have number 42, which is Glorious Ascension. This is actually a sound effect that plays in L'Église de Prophétie, which apparently means the Church of Prophecy in French. I think this is pretty cool, but it is ranked low due to the fact that it is a sound effect, and that you would only go to this area for a very short amount of time to awaken a skill on an awakenable fruit. Number 41, this is Manor of the Ghostly Spooks. Why does this play in Don Swan's mansion, which is not spooky? I think this should play in Haunted Castle, rather than in this area. I do like this song though. Number 40 is Industry, A. This plays in Kingdom of Rose, but this music got stale over time. When I first got to the second sea and saw this area, I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. It's just that this music is not the greatest, but it is better than some of the lower ranked songs. Number 39 is Winter, which plays in Snow Mountain. This one is too calm for a snow area in my opinion. I kind of like the song, and it has a vibe, but it doesn't fit. Also, I bet some people loved destroying the large wooden bridge that connects the two snow mountains when they were grinding here, due to how satisfying it is. Or is that just me? As for number 38, this song plays in Sea Danger Level 6. The reason why I labeled it as 3 question marks is because it is the only song in the entire game experience of Blox Fruits that doesn't have a known name, but someone was able to record a video of it that is blurred here. I like the vibe of this, but I think the devs should have picked a song that is more intense, due to the amount of sea events that spawn in rapid succession. The 37th numbered place on this list goes to Exploring the Ruins, which plays on Forgotten Island. I like the vibe of this song, and the island itself, but I really think the developers should have gone with something a little more intense, due to this place being the final main grinding area of the second sea. 36 is The Calm of Night, which plays in Magma Village. I really like this song, but I think it should be kind of more volcano-like, similar to Scorching Island's music from Mario and Luigi, Brothership. Why do I keep talking about Mario platformers and RPGs? Let's just move on. Number 35 is Undersea Life, which plays in Underwater City, who would have guessed? This is one of the better calm themes in the area category, however they should have gone with something more lively to represent the undersea life. Hopefully they do that with the new Tiki Outpost Underwater Ruins area that will be released in the next update. Next is 34. This one is The Endless Desert, which plays in, desert. I like the vibe of this one, but it would be better off in a platformer, like how I implemented this song into my obby. Yes, I made an obby. Do not judge me. Number 33 is Restless Enemy, which is in my opinion, the worst song in the battle category. This song heavily relies on tubas and other horn instruments, and it's too intense for Island 5 of Raids. I get it, raids are fun, but this song just doesn't cut it for me. Number 32 is The Lion and the Lamb, which plays in Great Tree. Another good calm song, however it still doesn't fit the vibe. I feel like they should have gone with something a little more intense, due to how large the tree is. Number 31 is Echoing Realm, which plays on the rare Mirage Island Sea event. I really like this song, however I think they should have chosen a song that would play in a desert mirage. It took me 8 Mirage Islands to get the gear that spawns on this island, and that took me over a month to do. Also, this song was added over a year after the island was added. Just some fun facts for you. 30 more to go. This one is the King's Tournament, which plays in the 2nd Sea Coliseum, and the 3rd Sea Friendly Arena. Just like Restless Enemy, this song has a lot of horns, making it less of a bop. This one is less intense though, making it fit the PvP situation. Now we have 29. This is Cottage Industry, which plays in Fountain City. This song got stuck in my head for a decent amount of time when I was grinding here and for a while afterwards. This is a good song. It's just that Fountain City isn't a cottage. 28 is Deep Mist, which plays on the Graveyard Island and in the rare Haunted Shipwreck Sea event. I like this one and the vibe is pretty good. I wish they used something that gives a bit more fear though. Number 27. Enter the Haunted Hall soundtrack, which plays in 5 different areas. Look at the text on the screen from the Blox Fruits Wiki, which shows every area this song is played in. The vibe of this is good, but it plays in areas that aren't haunted. Now we have the 26th numerical placement on this list, which goes to Hypnotical Suspense. This plays in a Rose Room, the Secret Temple, and the Temple of Time. I love the vibe of this one. It just feels like too much of a bop to me though. 25. Uneasy Decision. This plays inside of the Cursed Ship. I like the vibe, but unlike Deep Mist, this brings too much fear. Number 24 is Into the Forest. This plays in Jungle. This is the perfect mix of bop and vibe. This isn't upbeat though. Now we are halfway through this ranking, and I hope you enjoy the other half. At 23, we have Uneasy Peace, which plays at Ice Castle. This song is pretty good. Such a bop. It kind of feels weird though. 22. Here we have Explorer, which is Blox Fruits' main theme. This was inspired by the urge to explore the sea, and I think the devs made a really good decision with picking this one. For number 21, we have Into Battle. This plays in the fight with order. This song is great for a battle theme, but the reason why I ranked it decently low is because people don't fight order too often. This has the right amount of intensity though. For number 20, we have Rule of Rose Backbiting. This plays in the cafe, and in the 3rd Sea Mansion. This has such a chill vibe, but the name of this is weird. Maybe they chose this because the rule of Kingdom of Rose is to sit back and relax in the cafe, before the PvP sweats outside quote-unquote bite you. Sorry. Had. 9. Teen. Now we have Curious Notion, which plays on Hydra Island. This is the best forest music out of the 3, and it has the most vibe of a jungle. Here, we have Intensity, B. This little Sanji doodad here is the opposite of its name. It isn't intense, but this is where they used the horns in a good way. Perfect for Pirate Village. 17 is The Woodlands, which is what plays in Middletown. They also use wind instruments in a good way here as well. Perfect vibe for a town like this. 16 is Curious Shadows, which plays in 6 different areas. So, you have to look at the wiki text again. This is very intense, and one of the better battle themes on this list. I like the reliance on percussion and the opera singers who participated in this song. Now we're in the top 15. Here, we have Martial Strength, which is the music for Marine Fortress. This is probably the best use of horns in the entirety of Blox Fruits music. It makes you feel like you're invading the fortress, except you're not. That's why it's lower for horn's best use. Number 14 is Clever Fox. This plays in the rare Kitsune Shrine Sea event. This tune feels sad, but I personally like that it's calm. Another better soundtrack on the calm side. Now, I've only visited the shrine once, so I haven't heard it much in game, but it's cool to hear. 13 is usually an unlucky number, but the song that's associated to it, which is Acoustic Traveler, is great. This is the best calm song in the area category. It has a vibe of a snow area and a magma area, which fits hot and cold perfectly. 12. This song is Curious Mind, which plays in Port Town, the first island of the Third Sea. This song is kind of upbeat, but kind of quiet at the same time, with wind instruments involved. Great choice from the developers. This is a perfect track for the opening island of the Third Sea. Much better than Industry, A. Number 11. This is the start of winter, and it plays in Frozen Village. This is by far the best snow theme in the game. I mean experience. That's the second time I've made that mistake today. Ahem. This has such a perfect vibe. The next songs are in the top 10, and they are absolute bangers. Enjoy. We are in the top 10. At number 10, we have Lizard Bandit Clan. This tune plays in the fight with Don Swan, and in fights with a decent chunk of the raid bosses. Look at the wiki text again. It feels like you are in danger when you hear this song, and you pretty much are. These raid bosses are pretty powerful. I love the choral effort that was put into this piece. At number 9, we have Dragonic Sanctuary, which plays in the Dragon Dojo. It just wants to make you feel like you are chilling out when you talk to the NPCs here. Great vibe. Yo, wanna play Crazy Eights? Sorry. Another bad joke. Ahem. At this spot, we have Pirates, which has an excellent vibe for a battle theme. It plays whenever you try to destroy the factory's core. This music feels like it'd be the end of the world if you fail, but that's kind of the case if you don't destroy the core in 5 minutes, resulting it to activate its poison control. There's a reason why this was the second most popular song on Roblox in the final week of May 2025. Great use of wind instruments shown here. 7 is a lucky number, and Global Danger, which plays on islands 1 to 4 and raids, is exactly that. This tune is very upbeat, and it feels like you are in a test. And that's what raids are. A fun test. A challenge of strength and speed. This song fits the bill very perfectly. Number 6. Here, we have Magmatic Antiquity, which plays when the prehistoric island's volcano event is active. This has much more of the volcano vibe than the calm of night could ever have. This tune makes you think that something really bad will happen if you don't defend the ancient relic from the lava pillars and keep the volcano pressure down. I love the singing, and the percussion that was used here. The upcoming soundtracks are in the top 5, and they are the best songs in the entirety of Blox Fruits. At this spot, we have Maximum Strength, which plays at Tiki Outpost. This is very upbeat, and it has a vibe that feels like you're exploring the ruins, or preparing for trips into the sea to find and challenge sea events, which is exactly what you do at Tiki Outpost. Another great use of percussion and wind instruments. Number 4. Here we have Into the Arena, which plays in the First Sea Coliseum. This is the highest ranked area track on the entire list, and for good reason. This song slaps so hard, Not only that, but it fits the battle vibe. This Coliseum has a PvP arena, and has grinding quests for the normal player. So this tune feels like you're in a battle with standard enemies and in a PvP battle. Also, I love the air guitar usage here. Top 3. At number 3, we have Terrorizing Danger, which plays when the player encounters a terror shark in the sea danger levels. This song is so intense that it makes you feel like this is a fight for your life. And that is true. The terror shark is a difficult raid boss, and when the update that added him first released, I died so many times to this guy. Like seriously. Great air guitar usage here too. Oh, and this has a weird second part that not many people hear because most people kill the terror shark before it plays. Listen to part of it now. At number 2, we have The Courage of a Warrior, which plays when the player fights the Leviathan raid boss in the rare Frozen Dimension Sea event. This track is so good. For one, it has a great opening and ending, which the developers sadly removed so that it would move faster. They kept them in though. Another thing is that this fight feels like another end-of-the-world scenario, except that it really is because if you fail, it's recommended to get off of cooldown to Rise a Spy, which will help you a lot, and you might have to find 5 other people with you. And if someone else on your team is on cooldown, it might take you much longer for the Leviathan to spawn. I love how the pianist in this song used the high notes in a perfect way to make this tune's opening, and how the opening scales upward into a climax. I was actually going to rank this song as number 1, but I decided not to for 2 reasons. 1, the developers removed the opening plus ending, and 2, it takes a while to spawn the Leviathan, so not many people hear this tune. Speaking of number 1, that place was awarded to drumroll please. Drip Fruits. This remix of Explorer that plays while the player is trading with someone, slaps. Perfect percussion usage, as well as cymbal crashes. It makes you feel like you must place a good offer, or else the other person will jump out of their chair. Are you excited for the 50 billion visits celebration and the weekly updates starting at the end of the month? I know I am. Thank you so much for watching this video, and goodbye.